Finally, on the day of the exam. Number 1. Be early and be on time. Try to reach the center before time. It is advisable to visit and see the center one day before the exam. You can also make boarding arrangements to the nearby areas if the exam center is quite far or in a suburban area. Also, one should not be entirely dependent on public transport on that day, especially Uber and Ola. If so, give yourself an extra 30 to 45 minutes to factor in the unpredictable nature of cab services on such days. Number 2. Check the basic facilities on entering the center. It is advisable to visit the washroom right before entering the exam hall. Number 3. Chocolate and other eatables at hand for energy. You can consume chocolate during the essay and GS papers as a lot of thinking is involved. Number 4. Check the bench for defects. After entering the examination hall, the first thing should be to check the table or bench. If it is moving, it may be difficult for you to write on it for 3 hours. Get it changed or ask for a piece of cardboard. The invigilators have pieces of cardboards which they will provide. Also, rub your palms or nails so that blood circulation picks up and there is no resistance to writing on a winter morning. Number 5. Marking on the question paper. Mark the question you want to visit later. First, focus on the questions you are comfortable with and complete them as soon as possible. You could leave the unfamiliar questions for later. Number 6. Tackling surprise elements of the question paper. In case of unheard questions such as a McBride commission, do not worry. Identify such questions beforehand. Such questions can be dealt within the last 10 to 15 minutes, wherein a blend of presentation and generic points can be used judiciously. Do not leave any questions unattempted just because you are less familiar with the topic. Also, a prior practice of unknown questions should be done so that you are not perturbed if unknown questions are asked in the examination. Number 7. Second paper of the day. As the second sitting, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m., is more challenging owing to the inevitable drowsiness resulting from the exhaustion of the first sitting, 9 p.m. to 12 p.m., you should: Number 1. Avoid overeating or eating food that is difficult to digest. Number 2. Avoid overconsumption of tea and coffee as caffeine is a diuretic and cause frequent urination. Number 3. Try to walk a little to get rid of the lethargy instead of sitting during the entire 2 hours break. Number 4. You can also splash some water on your face a few minutes before the second sitting. Number 5. Carry a bottle of lukewarm water if possible if the venue is anywhere in North India. Number 8. Strategy for the day of the optional papers exam. In optional papers, the sitting arrangements usually changes. Both students and invigilators could be in confusion on this day, so reach in time to check your room and bench. Number 9. Stick to the practiced strategy for the paper. Don't change your strategy right on the day of the exam unless very much required. Approach and attempt the papers as you planned. Number 10. Avoid looking at the watch too much. Look at the watch present in the room and try to cover up for speed if at any point you think you need to hurry up. Also, don't look at the watch too often as it can create anxiety. Number 11. During the last 15 minutes. In the last 15 minutes, your sole aim must be to attempt all the remaining questions without worrying too much about the introduction or structure of the answer. The Civil Services exam is not only a test of your knowledge but also of your personality. You have cleared the preliminary examination and have secured this wonderful opportunity to compete with some of the best brains. Enjoy the process, be present in the moment, and have a sense of gratitude. Seek the blessings of the Lord and your elders before the exam. Gratitude and a positive attitude will help you in many ways. Also, if your center is in the north, be adequately prepared for the cold weather. All the best!